Hi, Suzy. Thanks for joining me on this call. And before we continue, I'd like to ask if it's okay for me to record this session.
Yes, no problem at all.
Okay, great. Okay. So you've been interested in getting some training in health and well-being. What pulled you specifically towards Ayurveda, and what made you choose our program?
I think I've always been interested in sort of alternative medicines and other cultural ways of doing things, and that's gone in two routes in through my experience of actually sort of treating myself and my own well-being and making sure I'm okay. My own self-care has come through these two routes, which are probably inevitably the Indian culture through yoga and massage, Ayurvedic massage, that side of things, and then through Chinese medicine, through acupuncture and that side of things. So I'm generally interested, and I find it also interesting where these two worlds meet, because they meet in the human body, which is just as it is entirely fascinating. I have explored both avenues in different ways, read around them, and I basically got your email, Anu, which you were saying, we do courses in Ayurvedic therapy and nutrition, and would you, hey Suzy, would you like to do this? It was your promotional work, Anu, that got me here. And I think I got that email during lockdown when everything was a little bit wayward, and I just took one look at that email and went, yeah, I want to do that. And that feels like that's going to expand my knowledge in a way that I'm really up for and I'm really excited about. So I was initially going to do the therapeutic training. Lockdown that made that complicated, so we ended up doing the nutritional course, which I could do remotely, and you made that entirely possible for me. So that was fantastic, and still are, because it's taken me an awful lot longer than I anticipated, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I think that was the sort of my route, but
cool.
Yeah.
So we worked quite closely, and kind of during your studies, I've seen your progress, which has been very rewarding to see. But did you did the course meet your expectations, and what has been the most meaningful about this learning journey?
I would say, and then some. It's met my expectations, you being a big part of that. Like, your dedication and sort of passion for what you teach is astounding and incredible from a student's point of view, your patience as well. So I would say that it has exceeded my expectations massively. Like, there's just so many different ways to learn. Not only are you passionate about Ayurveda itself, but also you seem to be a very good teacher and realize that lots of people learn in different ways. So there are many different paths in which one can absorb the information. So there's your videos, and then written work in which you have to really engage with what you're hearing, which I realized it wasn't until I had to do those engaging written work I realized that I hadn't entirely taken it on just by listening. And then there's obviously lots of reading as well. So you when you give it the right time, you absorb the information because of these different ways in which they are presented to you. So I would say for the course is fantastic, and if your interest and enthusiasm is there, then it will just be matched tenfold. And I don't know, it's just the other side of your question. The second part of your question was what was the second part of your question?
What was what's been most meaningful about this?
Yeah, because I think then it's then the effect that it has on you as an individual. So it's not just your learning, which obviously affects your well-being and those around you potentially, but the effect has very much been that it changes the way you do things, the way you see things. And that's like, once you've understood that and you've taken that on board, that's life-changing, because so
that's been through yourself, like being through your self-healing journey.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, is there any advice you would give to someone who's about to make a decision on joining?
Just dive in. just do it. Like as I say, like it hasn't been plain sailing for me. Like I've had to fit it around an awful lot that's going on in my life, and had to at the moment just take a back seat, but it's always there, and it's always there to engage with, because it's I mean, I'm seeing it also as a lifelong journey. It's just dive in, and if you're not immediately sort of wowed by it all and excited by it all, by the potential of what this knowledge how this knowledge can direct us and how it can help us take responsibility for ourselves, then it's not for you. You're not excited.
You need commitment. And it, it's just kind of yes, it's a course that we want engagement and really want to make people learn and embody those teachings. So yeah, it is.
You're going to learn by being excited about it. It's not one of those things that you learn because you have to. You're going, it's complicated and not overly so. A lot of it's instinctive, but that's exactly why, like, if you engage with the instinctiveness, then it just becomes part of your knowledge.
Exactly. It comes like second you that teaches,
exactly.
Great. Okay, well, it's been great to study with you, Suzy, and thanks very much for taking part in this. And
pleasure.